Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're having a good day, night. Yeah, James is here. Good morning. Hello, hello, friends of the past, the present, and the future. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, my friends. James also already sent some magic to my computer because yesterday we had a little minor computer internet problem, but I also deleted a bigger file from the new timer we made, my daughter and I. Maybe that also was a reason, so hopefully we will be fine. Christian is here. Hello, good morning, Christian. And Dilara is here. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, beautiful Dilara. Oh, gonna stay for one sprint. Oh, yes, it's Tuesday. And then go to Pilates. Yes, 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 that's good. Get some movements. But I hope I can write a good amount. Oh, yes. Yeah, we will have our warm-up sprint. James, how is Harry Potter going? Yes, good question. How far have you come? I just yesterday and the day before continued reading The Wheel of Time. I might be closing into page 400 now. I'm not so sure. But I'm getting there. Gonna start today by writing an invoice. Oh, but it's good. I mean, it means money, yes. Yeah, I'm writing lots of invoices these days for my husband, so indirectly it means money for me too. Hazelnut, Ramblings, hello, good morning. You're in the middle of rereading. Why are you? Wait a second. Wasn't it the first time you read Harry Potter in general? And now you're already rereading book 3? Oh, I'm doing a reread alongside a set of articles from... Ooh, that's interesting. What? Yes, what is the theme of those articles? What are they exactly looking at regarding the Harry Potter books? It sounds like fun, and you're rereading alongside. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's also look at the card of the day. Luck is on your side. The new moon in Sagittarius. Didn't we have something about Sagittarius just recently? Just remember James saying something about Sagittarius. So, but what I wanted to say, luck is on your side. So I thought of maybe there's something you want or wish to achieve, but there's always this thought, that wouldn't work out anyway, or I'm not skilled enough for that. I don't know, something where you maybe aren't brave enough, or feel like it's a stupid idea. But maybe the card is telling you luck is on your side. Maybe you should give it a try. Just try it out, and then you'll see. Is it worth reading The Wheel of Time if you've watched the series already? I think James has to answer this. I haven't seen the series. I know that it's out there, but I wanted to read first. And there's a lot to read, so it might be a while till I will be able to watch anything. James, this set of articles is about how an author reacts to their own reread of the series. Oh, that's cool. Connections they notice now. Oh, that's fun. And I find it very interesting that it's an article. I know a lot of YouTube, or this would be something typical on YouTube, a react video or something, but that they do this in writing, that's interesting. I will definitely have a look. Just also as something kind of, because I always think about, for instance, when I read books or when I watch movies and TV shows, can I write something about that? Can I make some content from that? And so that's why I find this intriguing to see how someone wrote an article series about that. Yeah, that's interesting, says Taylor as well. Very different series in a lot of ways. I thought so. That's often what happens when you film something that was a book before. Books are far better. So, and I think James is the expert on the Wheel of Time book series. So, thanks, says Christian. I love the world, so I wouldn't have to think about finding another book series for a while. Oh, yes, definitely. I think, James, how many words or pages are in this series? You had those numbers ready, I think, so that Christian knows what he's getting into. Each article on Harry Potter covers about 2 chapters at a time. How many? Oh my god! How many articles are there then? Now I definitely want to know. That's very interesting. Oh yeah, and that's the number of words you will get into, Christian, if you start reading The Wheel of Time. But I really like it. I have to say it's really, yeah, also relaxing, I think, to dive into this world. And yeah, so far I'm happy reading it. So I should read a bit more. I was really into it, but at some point, probably because of stress, that's why I'm trying to get back into it now that the kids are on vacation. So, and I will also go on vacation soon. I think then by the latest I can read more from The Wheel of Time. So for now, let's jump into a warm-up sprint so that Dilara can write, get some writing in, and us as well. I already opened my documents. So, oh, and Christian has to write the invoice, also very important. Okay. Yeah, read at a comfortable pace. That's what I will do. Camping and maybe surfing. I'm not sure yet if I will do this. So let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's press play. Here we go. Warm up, my friends. Enjoy. Okie dokie. Sprint number 1. Our warm-up. How did everybody do? I read through my scene, which is quite short. It's just, yeah, the next scene is more important. It kind of leads to the next scene, I would say. Actually, the scene is also important because there are some more things revealed, but it's quite short now. I've been thinking about, because I'm getting closer to the end of my novel, did I again start to rush a bit maybe? So I try to slow my pace, not go through each scene too fast. Yeah, because I'm kind of excited, of course, to get to the end, but I also don't want to rush it, because then when I read through it again, I might say, those last scenes still need some work. And so that's why I want to slow down. Dilara got 547 words. Oh my god, that's a lot. I have 1560. I struggle with English numbers. In total for my short story, Celestial Peaks. Awesome. You are already really, you got a lot of words already for a short story. That sounds really cool. So yeah, seems like you're making a lot of progress. Oh yeah, here is, I want to write something like 10K in total. Ooh yeah. And Hazelnut Ramblings got 208 words. Awesome. Very, very good. Yeah. Oh, and thank you, Dilara, for you're doing great, Anja. Yeah, I need all the encouragement I can get. Yeah, at the moment I'm excited about coming closer towards the end. So I'm just a bit scared about when I read through it again, how I will find it. But I think there will be probably expectedly minor things that I will still need to, because when I see the whole picture, I have a different viewpoint when I read through it than when I'm now working on each scene very in depth. So I will see, but getting closer to the finish line in general. So yeah. Christian, I sent the invoice. Awesome. And extended my antivirus subscription. Also very important. Yeah. Ooh, and now you're going to do some SEO stuff for a client, which is also very important so that you can write another invoice soon. Very good. Mark, 505 words before the stream and having been outside, a great start of a day. Yes, it sounds awesome. Perfect. And is this about your bard in Dungeons and Dragons? So is this still exciting you, Mark? It seems so. Christian, color grading course for video editing in the sprint after that. Oh yeah, so that's something probably you kind of get to do after you've done your work. Something fun that you really enjoy. Very interesting. Yeah, we also had a mini discussion with James about this website, tor.com, which seems a really cool website for anyone who's interested in fantasy and sci-fi. Not only novels, but also shows and stuff. I see here Star Trek Enterprise Rewatch, which is probably also a lot of fun to read. Reading the Wheel of Time is here as well. So yeah, if you're interested in those topics, have a look at this site, tor.com. I shared also a link to the Harry Potter reread. On the reread, you'll hate your story, Anja. Not because it's bad, but because every writer hates their story on the reread. So don't be too hard on yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm also trying to balance somehow. I mean, at some point I will have to let the story go. It's now I don't know how many times I have work through it now. But at some point I will have to say, okay, and at least send it to someone else, No one else has read it. My husband and my daughter, my eldest daughter, recently just said, can we read something soon? They're really waiting like for something to read. And I'm like, let me first finish this revision. Then I will read through it again. And then maybe you can have it. So yeah, I will have to let it go after that revision, I think. Maybe some minor tweaks, but then I will really have to at least read some other people, let some other people read it, maybe wait for their feedback, and then, yeah, see. Yeah. But it's very scary. Ooh, Loretta's here. Good morning. Just stopping by to say hello. That's so kind of you to say hi to us. So good to see you. I hope you're doing great, Loretta. I'm pretty sure that everyone's happy to see you right now. Christian to Mark. Oh, are you playing a bot? That was my favorite class in the D&D. Oh, PC game, see? Mark, I wrote last night's stream this morning. My bot is still waiting impatiently for me to get his writing done. You are your story's overprotective mother. Yeah. Yeah. But it isn't necessarily bad, I think. Yes, it takes ages until I'm happy with what I've written, but maybe that's what's necessary to make it a good story. So if I think back to the first version, I wouldn't have been happy with publishing that. So yeah, but overprotective, maybe helicopter mom, kind of might be true. Yeah, I may be a bit too perfectionistic, probably because I'm just scared that people will kind of rip it apart, maybe, yeah. Yeah. And the longer I work on it, sorry, the bigger the fear is, because what if it's still bad? I've put all this work into it, and then people are reading it like, what did she think? Why? Yeah. But I think that those are probably fears almost every writer might have. I'm not sure. Mark to Christian, I do for almost 2 years now, and he's become my favorite character to play. See, Mark and Christian love the bard in D&D. Oh, Dilara, see you guys. Wish you all good writing. Yeah, have fun with the Pilates lesson. Enjoy. So that was good talking about my fears. Again, another therapy session for me. Speaking it out is good sometimes. Let's set up another timer. 25 minutes. Whew, we all need some magic. That's why I will use the fairy lights timer next. What is that supposed to mean? Helicopter mom, kind of explosion, sadness. I don't know. Okay, let's have some magic. Let's use the magic energy for our projects. Here we go. Enjoy, have fun. I will make another cup of coffee now first. Okie dokie, my friends. I hope the fairy lights helped you with your projects. I certainly had a fun time working on a dialogue right now, and I still have some notes left on minor things I want to tweak a little in my scene. It's very emotional right now, so oh yeah, Misha joined us. Hi everyone, she said, and about to start prepping breakfast. And I remembered it's Tuesday because I looked at her channel last week, and she's streaming today, like around in about 2 hours. So if you want to, after my stream, continue watching a stream and writing on the side or something like that, go to Misha's channel. Ian also joined us. Hello here and caught up. Morning all. Anja, I think Lawrence Zappa says to share when you are ready and clear on how you feel about the work. And also that family are probably not the first folks you share with. Yeah, definitely. Family isn't probably the best source of good advice, even friends. So in my first novel, at some point I shared it with people, friends and family, and they read through it. For instance, my sister, who's a very experienced reader, but they couldn't really help me, like give advice on, maybe they had some little notes on the side, but like more fun notes, like for instance, an Italian restaurant again, like couldn't you, little minor things that they could hint at that maybe annoyed them while reading, but nothing substantial, or like a professional editor, for instance, could see, because they just don't know the craft, they cannot maybe put into words what they feel is wrong with it. And so so I made this experience already with my first novel. So you should at least, if you cannot really afford an editor, which sometimes can be expensive if they want to really look at the whole manuscript, you could just share a part of your manuscript. You could have an editor look at your plot, which is amazingly helpful. Even maybe if before you start writing, my editor has this service that you send her your plot and maybe some more info on your characters and how they develop through the story, and then she already can help you just point at stuff that might not work. So, or you could just send some scenes to an editor, and I did this with my it wasn't the first scene, I think it was the introduction, the prologue. So she looked at that, which was just some pages, because I wanted to get a feel if I would like working together with her on my whole novel. And the advice she gave me, the notes she made on those just 3 pages was it helped me so much to improve just the prologue, which I never used then later, but just how the style of writing got so much better with her advice. So that's what I definitely can recommend. Even if you don't have that much money, just let them work on a little part of your novel. This can be very helpful already. And or share it with other writers. I think someone who writes themselves also has a lot more experience on what to do with a scene or a story than a reader, because they just know a little more about the craft. Just my 2 cents about that. I just always, because it was so helpful for me with my first novel, want to encourage people to seek out an editor. It's so helpful. Or what also is helpful now with ChatGPT, you can also share, for instance, parts or a scene or a dialogue or something where you feel like, this isn't right yet, like from the style of writing, especially. And then you can ask them how to improve the AI. And they might have some good advice where I feel like, oh, that's a good idea. So stuff like you could also try those things. But from my experience, a professional editor can help you. So like really it was so helpful for me. Can only recommend. And it's so motivating, you know, when you look at your text. It's a bit scary first to share stuff, but they're, like I said, professionals. And it's so motivating when you have some things to work on and it really is improving your work. What else? Ian said, and that's even though your family is much nicer than mine. Yeah, if you have a family that likes to tear your stuff apart, that's also not very good and not very motivating. Oh yeah, that's what I also wanted to say. The other advice Lauren gives is not to share too early. And I also made that experience as well because I'm very sensitive to how people react to when I talk about. I try to avoid talking about my, not here, that's different, but with friends or family. They often, of course, ask, and what are you writing on right now? And I'm like, I don't want to talk about it because just their reaction, even if they don't mean it badly, you know, can throw me off a lot and can, so that I have to put aside my story idea for a while until I'm healed again, and then forget how they reacted to it. So yeah, very, very dangerous to share too early with people. It depends, of course, on your personality type, kind of how you deal with people. But I'm very, very sensitive and cannot do this. Breakfast prep still in progress. So it sounds like a very good breakfast then, Misha. Maybe you want to share what you're having. Getting hungry just from thinking about breakfast, James. And 1K words for the day. Awesome. So a lot of words hit my 2 sprint max. Yes. So I'm about to shift gears to reading and research. Yes. That's what you worked for. Now you can have a treat, you know, reading and research. Thanks for plugging my streams. You're welcome. Hazelnut, 294 before midnight, 128 after. Oh yeah, you're putting this into the website, the Camp Nano website. Total is 422 words so far. Awesome. Very good. Very good. So next up is our 40-minute sprint. Whew, I'm excited to continue working on my scene. I love to see it getting better, improving. So let's use the blue and pink timer. Enjoy a long sprint. Here we go. Okie dokie. Sprint number 3 is over. How did everybody do? Let's see. Ian got lost in a book. What kind of book? Which book? I want to know more. We all know the magic of books. If you hear some noise behind me, that's kids in the kindergarten. I think they are like playing with or making music or trying to make some music. Yeah. So I finished my scene and already looked into the next one, which also needs a little work, but I'm getting there. Music, yeah. So you can hear it. I was wondering if you can hear them. I think they're drumming on some pots. It's really cute. Sometimes but I think she's on vacation right now. My neighbor is a like an actress, you know, so she has her show always in the evening, and during the day she's practicing, and yeah, so sometimes she screams at the kids like to be a bit less noisy, because she's just living right next to the kindergarten. But like I said, she's probably on vacation. Otherwise, I think she would have already like, stop being so loud. Ooh. Gifts Differing by Isabel Briggs Myers. Like Myers Briggs, Isabel? Probably. Ooh, interesting. We'll write this down. Gifts Differing. Also an interesting title for the book. Yeah. So it seems like you like reading it, because you said you got lost in a book, so it must be interesting, an interesting topic. Hi to my fellow childhood clarinetist. Ooh, and Hazelnut got 277 words, and you have now passed 80k total for this novel. Awesome. That's amazing. I think 80k is already a good word count for a novel, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, or kind of depends on your genre maybe. But yeah, so you're on a good way onto your finish line. I don't know how much more you have to write. So I don't know if you already can estimate on how many words you will end, you know. Oh, so you're almost done. Very good. Awesome. That's amazing. And do you also have a goal set, like for when you want to be finished, when you want to have written the last 6k words? Okay, you are enjoying exploring MBTI with it, but I'm not sure if it's for everyone. Is it like an older book? I'm guessing. Didn't they invent MBTI after World War II or something? If I remember it correctly, wasn't it actually for women? Or was it even during World War II, when all the men were deployed and women were looking for jobs? Or I kind of have this in the back of my mind, the history of MBTI, how it started. And they used Jung's system. Yeah, sorry, I cannot. I struggle with the facts and the names and everything, especially live on stream. Oh, first printing was 1980. But I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like James's original MB was to sort people into jobs for the military. Oh, I didn't know that. I just knew about jobs, and I thought it was for women. But yeah, I would have to look it up read about it again. I'm not sure I understand what you, yeah, I meant, do you already have a date set? Like, when you want to be done with the novel, when you want to finish your novel? I think that's what I meant. Yeah, especially after working on my own novel, I struggle with talking and with the noise in the back as well, which is kind of distracting. Misha, back from breakfast now. Back from breakfast now. I think I should start preparing my stream. Yes, prepare your stream. Oh no, I don't set myself deadlines. Too much pressure. Yeah, that's good. Very good. I have a mini deadline for myself now because I want to go on vacation, and it would be perfect if I would finish the revision until then, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I will be able to do that with the pace I have right now. I should look into the calendar and calculate it. But yeah. Let me set up a final sprint. Maybe I can use the sprint to plan and see. Yes, the marshmallow timer again. For Camp Nano, we need the marshmallow timer. Yes, drink some water and stretch after such a long sprint we had already. And yeah, the last sprint. Enjoy the marshmallow. Oh, have fun. Okie dokie. That's the end of my stream. I looked into my calendar and at how many scenes I've left. I might be able to finish the revision just before the vacation starts. Scary and exciting at the same time. So I'm really motivated to get this done. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, rest of the night shift, and I will be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going celebrate my niece's birthday this afternoon, and then tomorrow I will tackle the next scene. Yeah, very excited. So yeah, I love you guys and see you soon, my friends. I'm so excited. Ciao, ciao, ciao.